So I'm sitting at dinner with a few other people. There's a lawyer sitting across the table from me, and he's continuing on. The problem with teachers is, what can we really hope our children to learn from someone who decided their best goal in life was to become a teacher? I mean, it's true what they say about teachers: those who can do, and those who can't teach. I bite my tongue instead of his, and I try to repress the urge to remind everyone that it's also true what they say about lawyers. Because, after all, people are eating. Then he looks off at me and says, "You're a teacher, right? Tell the truth. What do you make?" And I wish he hadn't said that, I really do. Because I have a policy when it comes to the truth and ass-kicking. And that policy is that when you ask for it, I have to let you have it. You want to know what I make? I make students work harder than they ever thought they could. I make a C+ feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor, and an A- feel like a slap in the face. How dare you bring me anything but your absolute best. I make children sit in study hall for 40 minutes in absolute silence. No, you may not work in groups. No, you may not ask questions, so put your hand down. Why won't I let you go to the bathroom? Because you don't really have to go, you're just bored. I make parents tremble in fear when I call their house around dinner time. "Hello, this is Mr. Berkeley. I hope I didn't call at a bad time. I just wanted to tell you about something your son did in school today." He said, "Leave the kid alone. I still cry sometimes, don't you?" And it was the noblest act of courage I have ever seen. I make parents see their children for who they are and for who they can be. I make children question. I make them criticize. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them read, and I make them read, and I make them write, and I make them spell definitely beautiful, definitely beautiful, definitely beautiful, until they will never misspell either of those words ever again. I make children show all their work on their math and then hide it on the final draft of their essays. I make children realize that if you have this, then you follow this. And if anyone tries to judge you based on what you make, you give them this. Let me break it down for you so that you know what I say is true. I make a goddamn difference. Now how about you?
Awesome.